John Victor Johnny Colla is an American musician, playing the guitar and saxophone, and songwriter. He is a founding member of the American rock band Huey Lewis and the News. He has been heavily involved in the San Francisco Bay Area music scene for more than 25 years, having been in several other bands, including Sly and the Family Stone, Soundhole, and Johnny Colla and the Lucky Devils. History with bands. The first bands that Colla was involved with were U.S. Army and Cottonmouth from Fairfield, CA, and the Furlinders. After these he joined Soundhole as a saxophonist. Soundhole was successful at a local level and became Van Morrison's backing band for a time. Other members of Soundhole were drummer Bill Gibson and bassist Mario Cipollina. Soundhole was the major local competition to Huey Lewis' band, Clover. After Soundhole, Colla was part of Sly and the Family Stone for a few months and recorded with them. In the late 1970s Soundhole and Clover merged to form a new group, the American Express, which later became known as Huey Lewis and the News. For the News, Colla became saxophonist, rhythm guitarist, backing singer and songwriter. Colla was drawn to San Francisco from the Sacramento Valley during the 1960s Summer of Love. Like many others, Colla patronized the Avalon Ballroom and the Fillmore Auditorium, eventually pursuing his idols and musical dreams over the Golden Gate Bridge into Marin County. I moved to Marin because that's where all the musicians moved after the San Francisco scene blew up. For a start-up musician in the 70s, it was a hotbed of musical activity. A great place to be and be heard. He says. Then I beat the odds. We not only started a great band, but actually became successful at it. Sure, we're the Tony Bennetts of our generation. But it's not such a bad way to go. I can think of worse jobs. Colla co-wrote hit songs such as The Heart of Rock and Roll, If This Is It, The Power of Love, and Back in Time. Lewis and Colla co-produced the band's 2001 album Plan B, Solo Career. Colla embarked upon a solo career to expand his personal musical horizons. Deep inside, every songwriter wants to sing the songs that they write. Colla states once a person writes something they really believe in, it's strong medicine. It's like a drug. You want to do it again and again. It's a bit self-indulgent, but songwriting is my creative outlet. It is a scratch I have to itch. I'm not looking for fame or fortune in my solo endeavor. I'm simply exploring my own beliefs and musical tastes. If I can put into words what someone else can't say themselves, I've done what I set out to do. Besides all that, ETA unregistered trademark is still great fun to jump up on stage and bash it all out. Colla released his first solo album Lucky Devil. Johnny Colla and the Lucky Devils were formed in the mid-1990s by Colla. Whenever the News take a break, Colla plays his favorite music with his own band. Major influences in his music are rhythm and blues and 1950s music. Colla released his second solo album, I Hear Voices, in 2012, which takes a more vocal approach than Lucky Devil. Appraisal, earbuzz.com calls the quality of Colla's vocal performance compelling and soulful, reminiscent of the blue-eyed Philly sound, with a beautiful pop subtlety, adding that fans of pop, western movers, Americana, and guitar rockabilly have struck the motherlode of music and will fall in love with the entire CD. Earbuzz continues to say equally impressive is that Colla produced, performed, and wrote all of the tracks without his signature sax playing, further magnifying his abilities as a singer-songwriter of substance and talent. Discography. Colla also produced or performed on these records. Patrick Simmons, arcade songwriter, Don't Make Me Do It, Heart, backing vocals on Nothing at All, and These Dreams on Heart, Nick Lowe album, The Rose of England backing singer I Knew the Bride, Back to the Streets, celebrating the music of Don Covay lead vocal with Arlene Smith, Letter Full of Tears, Pablo Cruz, Out of Our Hands saxophone solo, Talk to Me Right, Yoshiro Ishikawa, piece produced, recorded, arranged and performed on several tracks, a tribute to Curtis Mayfield People Get Ready produced, arranged and sang with Huey Lewis and the News on It's Alright, Yoshiro Ishikawa Love. Produced, recorded, arranged and performed on several tracks, Doc Cooker's Strokel and Superband Kick It Up a Step backing vocals and vocal arrangement, Bittersweet with Array of Hope, Holiday Heroes compilation CD Holiday Heroes songwriter, lead vocal, producer, My Christmas Wish, Grace Slick, software backing vocals, Through the Window, It Just Won't Stop, Deborah Coleman, Soft Place to Fall songwriter, Don't Lie to Me, references.